Hi everyone, welcome to the Physio Rooms Woodvale. Today we're going to talk about 3 common mistakes we see people make when returning to sport following an ACL reconstruction. So number 1 is something we talked about last week, which is a lack of quadriceps strength compared to the other side. Number 2 is returning to sport in less than 9 months. And number 3 is an inadequate amount of sport-specific rehabilitation.
Okay guys, so to elaborate on those points, just to refresh, number 1 was inadequate quadriceps strength. Now we often find with this one that it's something that simply isn't tested. As you would have seen in our video last week, it's something that's really important to test, and from there we're looking at working out what's called your quad index, which is essentially a percentage expression of strength from your injured side to your non-injured side. And in that one, we're going to be aiming for 90% power in your quadriceps from the injured side compared to the non-injured side.
Mistake number 2 is getting back to sport in less than 9 months. So statistically speaking, getting back to sport in less than 9 months usually correlates with higher risk of re-injury or re-rupture. And of course, this might correlate with the increased amount of time in more than 9 months for strengthening, sport-specific training and rehabilitation.
And finally, number 3, which Ash just kind of mentioned there, would be the sport-specific training or lack of sport-specific training. So I think this is probably a big one in that we see a lot of elite athletes out there that are surrounded by strength and conditioning coaches and physios and medical staff, and they have a fantastic transition from the gym into rehab into doing sport-specific work. Whereas what we tend to find clinically with kind of your weekend warriors is that there's very much a hard transition from, say, doing some gym, doing some rehab, and then straight back into sport without giving your body that little bit of time and that little bit of preparatory work to be ready for the demands of, say, a soccer or a footy or a netball. So that would be our 3 most common mistakes.